I like you, Hibiki! Please go out with me!
I'm sorry.
On the 7th year of my one-sided love, I was rejected by my childhood friend, Hibiki Hoshino. This love confession is an annual event that I do every year without fail. Well, the part where I get rejected is nothing new. But at that moment... Hibiki! Watch out! A ball from the soccer team practicing nearby flew straight for Hibiki. My first reaction was to... The next day... I wanna disappear. My name is Masaya Ichizuka, and I'd been feeling particularly gloomy since morning. When I think about everything that's happened up until now, it's so embarrassing. What exactly was I thinking all this time?
What's wrong, Masaya? You look like a humidifier giving out an air of depression.
Sorry. But wasn't there any nicer way to say that? This is Ami Waku. She has a bit of a sharp tongue, but she's one of my few female friends. If anything, I would say she's a social butterfly, but I wouldn't consider us especially close or anything. There's also the fact that we sit beside each other, which means we end up chatting pretty often. Now that I think about it, she's the person I get along with the best since I entered high school. That's why I decided to tell her about my problem. I actually have someone I like.
I know, Hibiki Hoshino from Class C, right? Your childhood friend?
Huh? How did you know?
It's just obvious.
I see. The thing is, I got rejected by her. Yesterday, when the soccer ball flew towards Hibiki, I took the hit in order to protect her. Are you okay, Hibiki?
Yeah, thank you, Masaya.
Thank goodness, you're not... hurt? In that moment, I felt like I had a bucket of cold water poured on my burning passion. The person I have a crush on, Hibiki Hoshino, is known as the seraphim of the school choir. Other than her looks, her personality, and her voice, even how she holds herself is nothing short of perfect. I shouldn't expect someone this amazing to reciprocate my feelings just because she's my childhood friend. There's no way she'll end up liking me too. As I thought that, it was like I opened my eyes for the first time.
Masaya, what's wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you so far.
Huh? What trouble?
It must have been annoying to have to deal with my constant confessions for 7 years.
That's...
I won't bother you anymore. See you later.
Huh? Wait, Masaya!
I should probably have realized it sooner, but I finally understood that I had troubled her by forcing my own selfish feelings on her. With that, my one-sided love towards Hibiki that had lasted for 7 years came to an end. So I decided that I wouldn't pursue her any longer.
I see.
I stopped playing games and studied for my life just to enter the same high school as Hibiki. Now that I'm here, I wanted to work hard to become a new person both on the outside and on the inside. But conversely, if I take it too far, I'll just be a real nuisance. Don't you think it's better to take a step back in this case?
Nope, I think it's fine if you keep going for it.
Easy for you to say. If a guy does that, he's seen as nothing more than a stalker.
I don't think it has anything to do with gender. It's all a matter of perspective.
Then from my perspective, I was a real bother towards Hibiki.
Well, I sort of understand the situation. For now, let's switch things up a little.
What do you mean, switch things up?
Let's go out together this weekend.
But I mean, I'm not exactly in the mood for it.
You're actually being a nuisance to everyone by radiating depression in the classroom. So when your friend asks you out, just say yes.
And just like that, I made plans with Ami for the weekend. Honestly speaking, I'm not really into it, but I guess it might help to improve my mood. Let's just be grateful to Ami for trying to take care of me in her own way.
Masaya was being a little weird yesterday. Is he okay?
Where do you want to go?
The karaoke or the arcade, I guess.
That girl, she's friends with Masaya?
On the weekend, I met up with Ami in front of the train station, and we headed towards the arcade together. Whoa, this is the first time I've seen you out of your uniform.
I mean, it's the first time we've gone out together like this.
Sorry, I know you're trying to cheer me up.
Don't worry about it. Oh, the arcade's over there. Basia, that stuffed toy's cute, right?
Oh yeah, really cute. Even though I wasn't feeling it in the beginning, as I spent more time with Ami, my mood slowly improved. Ami smiles like she's enjoying everything, and that brings out a smile in me too. She's easy to talk to, and I don't have to be on my guard around her.
Thanks for the stuffed toy, Masia.
I should be thanking you for inviting me out today.
Do you feel a little better?
Yeah, not just a little, but a lot.
It's all good then.
But I realized you're actually a really nice person.
What are you suddenly talking about?
Trying to cheer me up when I was moping around.
Well then, let's just say I can't leave someone alone when they look like they're having a hard time.
A real good Samaritan.
But when it comes down to it, I'm doing it for myself. It's another form of self-satisfaction. I'm pushing my own feelings onto you like how you did with Hibiki.
It's completely different. My feelings were completely one-sided, but what you're doing is being considerate of others.
But some people might think I'm sticking my nose in where it doesn't belong.
I'm not one of them. You really did help me feel better after all.
Really? Oh, I'm glad.
I think I understand now why Ami is so popular. On one hand, I think I should be more like Ami, but on the other hand, I feel like I'll never match up to her.
I'm gonna get a drink, okay?
Ouch! Hey, Missy, watch where you're going.
On her way to buy a drink, Ami bumped into a man with a scary face.
You're actually pretty cute.
I'm sorry. I was in a hurry. I'm really sorry.
You bumped your way into my heart. Wanna go grab a drink with me?
Before I realized it, I had moved in front of her. I apologize for the situation.
Who the hell are you?
She was in a hurry because she was getting a drink for me. So if you're going to blame anyone, blame me! Saying that, I frantically bowed to him.
You're a real man, willing to lower your head for the girl you love.
Huh? No, I'm...
Sorry for scaring you, Missy. I wish you both the best.
It seems like he got the wrong idea about Ami and me, but at least he's leaving. Are you okay?
Masia!
Ami? What's wrong?
Thanks for saving me.
Right, no problem. But I couldn't do anything but bow, so... uncool, right?
Not at all. I thought you were really cool. I was happy that you went that far for me.
I guess it's okay then. I was glad that I'd managed to help Ami, but it was also a relief that that guy seemed to be a reasonable person. After that, after singing at the karaoke for 3 hours, it was time for us to part. During that time, I forgot completely about being rejected by Hibiki and simply enjoyed my time with Ami. Seriously, thanks for today. See you later!
No problem. See you on Monday.
I really do feel much better. Now what should I do tomorrow? Come to think of it, I'm only at my current high school because I wanted to attend the same high school as Hibiki. I didn't even join any clubs. I have no sense of purpose and no idea where I'm headed in the future. For now, I decided to do what I can starting from tomorrow. The fact that I'm thinking more positively is thanks to Hibiki as well. On Monday...
Huh? You're starting a part-time job?
Yeah, my mom said it's fine as long as my grades don't drop.
But what brought this on?
I mean, I'm thinking of saving money in case something happens. So I'll have to study extra hard for the time being.
I see. Well, it's good that you're preparing for the future, I guess.
It's all thanks to you. Our outing was just the change of pace I needed.
I know, right? You should totally treat me to something.
Not wasting any time, huh? After that, I started my part-time job. I didn't think I'd be good at customer service jobs, but it was unexpectedly enjoyable when I tried it out. I studied hard during my free periods in school, and other than the occasional bouts of gaming, I spent most of my time at home studying as well. A month passed in the blink of an eye.
Are you sure you really want to treat me?
Sure, I just got my first salary after all. Just order what you like. On a holiday when I had no work scheduled, I invited Ami out for a meal. Even though she joked about wanting me to treat her, she was hesitant when I actually offered to. But this was a way for me to express my gratitude towards her, so I hoped that she would accept it.
You ended up paying for everything. Thank you.
No worries. You really helped me by inviting me out that day. This is to thank you.
Yeah. Thanks anyway.
What's wrong?
Masuya, you've become really mature lately.
You think? I wasn't trying to.
Even in the test we had recently, your grades were above average, right?
Well, that's a promise I made to my mom when she agreed to me having a part-time job.
Still, what you accomplished is amazing!
Oh, right! Our branch manager is talking about hiring more part-timers. Do you want to come and work together with me?
Huh? Me?
Yeah, the people at the place I work are all really nice too. What do you think?
But I'm not that great at studying.
Then do you want to study together with me?
You can teach me?
No, I just think that we'd make better progress if we do it together.
Fine, let's talk about it with my mom first.
That night, I got a text from Ami telling me that she had gotten the go-ahead from her mom. After that, Ami started working part-time together with me. And when you use the register, I was put in charge of mentoring her and showing her the ropes of the job. Ami listened and absorbed everything eagerly, and she became an expert before even a month had passed. At school, we studied together during our free periods. I helped her out with the subjects she didn't do well in, and she did the same for me. We spent our days learning from and teaching each other. In our test 2 months later, her grades rose to about the same level as mine. And one day during summer vacation,
Masuya, I'm gonna go to the firework display with my friends from middle school. You wanna come with us?
are you sure?
Yeah, it's not an everyday thing, so let's go together.
I accepted Ami's invitation and agreed to go to the fireworks display with her and her middle school friends.
How are you doing? I'm Mayu.
Hi, Mika. Nice to meet you.
I'm the only guy here? I should have asked about this first. On the day of the firework display, Ami showed up along with her 2 female friends, Mayu and Mika. For the time being, we decided to walk around and see the food stalls. After we all got to know one another better,
Isn't it rare for Ami to bring a guy along?
Spill it! Is there something going on with you two? Nothing of the sort!
I'm not good at dealing with things like this.
But Masuya's a cool guy. He's really dependable when the time calls for it, and he helps me out with my studies too.
Oh, that's quite the rare review.
Masuya, do you have a girlfriend or anyone that you like?
No, I mean, I'm more of an introvert after all. After that conversation, Mayu and Mika took off saying they were meeting up with their high school friends, and I was left alone with Ami. Maybe because of how they teased us before, it was kind of awkward. Apparently, Ami was feeling it too, because she had gone completely red and was avoiding my eyes. For now, why don't we go where we can get a better view?
Sure.
Someone I like, huh? While walking with Ami, I played with a thought absent-mindedly. I haven't met Hibiki for a while. When we do bump into each other, there's not much talking. We've definitely been keeping our distance. My feelings for her are already a thing of the past, but I don't feel up to starting any kind of romantic relationship with anyone else right now.
Masuya, about what Mika said.
Ah, yeah. About the person I liked and all that?
Right. Are you still thinking of what happened with Hibiki?
I mean, I think it's my own problem.
Your own problem?
Probably because I'm a simpleton that way. When I fall in love with someone, I tend to get tunnel vision. If I go down the wrong path and end up causing trouble to someone again,
Doesn't that depend on the person and what they feel too?
I think it's better for me to mature a little bit more before I start thinking about love again.
I see. Masuya, actually,
Right then, the fireworks started going off. Whatever she was saying was covered by the sound of the fireworks, and I couldn't hear anything. After she finished whatever she was trying to tell me, she fell silent and turned her face away towards the night sky. That view made such a deep impression on me. I'll probably never forget it for the rest of my life. I think Ami is beautiful. Her sharp tongue when we first met is nowhere to be seen now. What shines through is her great personality and her enduring honesty. If I ever dated Ami, she might bring about some kind of great transformation in me. But perhaps our current relationship is what's best for both of us.
Looks like the fireworks are over. Let's go meet up with Mayu and Mika.
Oh, okay. Just like that, we returned to our everyday lives. Something's been off ever since then. There were times when we took the same shifts during summer vacation, but things have just been awkward. We don't talk about anything but work, and we don't go out or even go home together anymore. As the end of summer vacation approached, Hibiki?
Good evening.
Hibiki showed up at my place for some reason. Well, I guess she's still my neighbor, but why would she come over? It's been about 4 months since we talked face to face like this.
I want to know how it's going with that girl.
That girl?
The one who sits beside you?
You mean Ami? Same as ever, I guess.
I see. You're not dating or anything, right?
No? Why are you asking about this anyway?
I thought you would definitely end up asking her out after giving up on me.
Ami and I, well, we're just friends.
In that case, is it okay for me to tell you how I feel?
How you feel?
Masia, is it too late for me to tell you that I want to go out with you?
Huh? Why? You said that you couldn't see me as anything more than a childhood friend.
I did, but I finally realized after you distanced yourself from me. I realized that I do like you as a guy, not just as a friend. So, won't you go out with me?
In response to Hibiki's confession, what I said was, I'm sorry. There's someone else I like now.
As I thought, it's Ami, isn't it?
Yeah, but if you already knew, you mean you came here ready to get rejected?
Yes, it's true that I want to know how you really feel, but I also want to help you take the next step. I'd hate it if you couldn't move on because of what happened with me.
Thanks, Hibiki. I'll try telling Ami how I feel.
Good luck, Masia.
In that way, Hibiki and I finally closed the curtains on this 7-year entanglement. Every ending is the beginning of something else. That's why, with Hibiki's support, I could finally move forward. The next day, I asked Ami out. Sorry for the sudden invite.
No problem. I was free anyway.
The thing is, I have something I need to let you know, no matter what.
Something you need to let me know?
Yesterday, Hibiki came over to my place and confessed to me.
Huh?
And I rejected her. I think that was her intention.
Why would Hibiki?
Probably because she's my childhood friend. She worried that I'd grow timid in love because of what happened. I rejected her by telling her there's someone else I like.
When you say someone else...
I like you, Ami. I'm sorry, it seems like I'm forcing my emotions on you. But I don't want to end just like this without even trying. Even though I was nervous, it was strangely quiet and calm in my head as I waited for Ami's answer.
Of course, I'm happy to hear that!
Why are you crying?
I mean, I thought you were still thinking about Hibiki all this time.
I told you I'd already given up on her.
But to stay friends, I told myself I mustn't fall in love with you.
Apparently, she's liked me ever since I saved her from that scary man at the arcade. But because she thought that I only saw her as a friend, she decided not to tell me about her feelings. And on the day of the fireworks display, she blurted everything out because she couldn't hold it in any longer. Although it was covered up by the sound of the fireworks, she regretted saying it. According to her, she didn't want her feelings to be a burden on me. So what you wanted to tell me that day?
I love you, Masia. So much I want to be with you all the time.
That kind of makes me shy.
You were the one that asked me to say it!
I'm just thinking about how happy I am to hear that. So will you go out with me?
Yeah.
And so, we took our relationship to the next level. From close friends, we became a couple. If it's us, I think we'll be fine. So we're dating now.
I see. That's great.
Yeah, it's because you gave me the push that I needed.
We're friends after all. Treat Ami well from now on, okay?
My relationship with Hibiki improved too. We're now friends in the truest sense. We're able to talk to each other about everything without hesitation. regarding Ami and me after that eventful summer vacation.
Let's have lunch, Masiya.
Okay. Want to eat on the rooftop?
The weather's good today, so sure.
Well, we kind of made it obvious to the whole class how stupidly in love we were.
Since there's no one here, it's okay if we kiss, right?
Probably. Indeed, our current relationship is what's best for the both of us. I plan to continue to treasure my precious girlfriend even more from now on.